In Gale Haven, every living thing had a patent number. Every genetically tailored fern, every bioluminescent moss, every drop of recycled water in the waterfalls of the verdant arcologies. It all belonged to someone. Every living thing, that is, except the secret growing in Dr. Mara Kendrick's soundproofed arboretum. It didn't have a name, just a description: acoustic dampening bryophyte. A thick, velvet black moss that didn't glow, didn't produce a valuable chemical, didn't do anything except consume sound. Mara had discovered it by accident, a spontaneous mutation in a batch of terraforming lichens. It was, by corporate standards, useless. To Mara, who lived her life surrounded by the ever-present low-frequency hum of a city holding its breath against a vacuum, its silence was the most precious thing on Mars. Her lab in the Agrogen Spire was a temple of minimalist architecture and curated nature. A living wall of emerald ferns breathed purified air into the space, and a suspended glass walkway led to her private arboretum. It was a world of serene, breathtaking, and utterly artificial control. Inside the arboretum, however, was her small rebellion. In a sealed terrarium, hidden behind a bank of legitimate high-yield protein algae, the black moss thrived. The first hint of trouble came in the form of Sander, a rival scientist whose ambition was as sharp and sterile as his lab coat. He cornered her at the nutrient dispensary. "Sander," he began, his tone casual, "I was reviewing the power consumption logs for our sector. Your arboretum is drawing an unusual amount of energy for a Class 3 containment field. Running a new simulation." Mara's heart gave a painful thud. "Just reinforcing the seals," she lied. "Can't be too careful." The next day, the message appeared on her console. "Notice: mandatory sector-wide atmospheric and biosignature audit. Block 7 Gamma, 0800 tomorrow." Block 7 Gamma. Her block. It was a death sentence. The audit drones would find the moss in seconds. Panic, cold and sharp, seized her. She had less than 18 hours. Her first instinct was to destroy it, but the thought of erasing the only true silence on Mars felt like a physical violation. There was only one other option. That night, Mara packed a small, lead-lined sample case and slipped into the city's hidden circulatory system, the veins. She left behind the world of polished wood for the oppressive utilitarianism of the gray zone service tunnels. The air here was dry and smelled of ozone, and the hum of life support was a constant grinding noise. She navigated by memory, following a path she hadn't used since her rebellious university days. In a damp, forgotten alcove, behind a rusted panel, she found it. A jury-rigged network node, its interface a mess of exposed wires and a cracked, flickering data screen. It was a ghost node, an untraceable backdoor into the city's data stream. Her hands trembled as she keyed in a passcode she hadn't used in years. A single bare-bones command line appeared. She typed a short, desperate message using an old handle. K. Need shelter. Unregistered organic. Urgent. She hit send, and then she waited. After 3 agonizing minutes that felt like an hour, a reply blinked onto the screen. It was just coordinates. Water Treatment Junction 9. Now. She followed the coordinates, arriving at a derelict junction chamber. A figure emerged from the shadows, cloaked in a jacket layered with scavenged tech. It was Kai, a brilliant, disgraced biohander. He didn't greet her. "You're taking a big risk coming down here, Duck. Pinging the ghost channel isn't subtle." "I have no choice," Mara said, her voice a strained whisper. She opened the case. Kai leaned in, his eyes widening as he saw the moss. He instinctively fell silent, his posture relaxing as the unnatural quiet washed over them. "Stars above, Mara. What is it?" "It's real, and it's worthless, which is why they'll kill it. Can you keep it alive? In one of your nests?" Kai looked at the moss, to her face, a flicker of understanding in his eyes. He knew the price of creating something that didn't fit the corporate blueprint. "Yeah," he said. "Yeah, we can. The sweeps don't come to our part of town." He took the case. "Go, before you get your clean suit dirty." Mara fled back through the veins. When the audit drones arrived, their silver shells gliding silently through her lab, Mara stood by her now empty arboretum and watched them work, her heart a steady, silent drum. They scanned, they logged, and they found nothing. Her secret was safe. Her career was intact. But later, standing in the perfect humming silence of her lab, she felt the profound and crushing weight of the noise. She had saved her creation by exiling it from paradise, and in doing so, had trapped herself within the beautiful, sterile, and now unbearably loud cage she had fought so hard to remain within.